Chief Dr. Sunday Adekunle Majekodunmi is the current Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò of Igboland and the Ọ̀tún Basegun of Igboland. In this explosive exclusive interview with Yemi Adebisi and Titi Lope Joseph, he speaks on sacred subjects that border on life, medicine, policies, and nationhood. Even as he celebrates his 90th birthday on Monday, March 18th, Majekodunmi, former Chief Medical Officer to the General Officer Commanding T.Y. Danjuma, bears it all, leaving no topic too controversial. He also weighs in on the current state of the nation and his hopes for life after death. Okay, is the one coming to tell us that Obasanjo's biological father, an Igbo man from Onitsha. We have been hearing this over and over again, and that is why some people are trying to tell us that oh, Igbo should not come and tell us that they not had the opportunity to be in Asu Villa to be president. After all, Jonathan is an Igbo man. He's on record. Obasanjo is an Igbo man. You see, like, seriously? Really? Okay. Yes, this man talked about many things. His own history as he was born, where he schooled, how he finished his school, where he finished his living, living certificates, and was employed at Adewi Hospital in Ibadan. He got to the UK December 1957 during winter. Okay, at that time you could only go overseas officially through Western region. It was part of what Baba Awolowo did for us, according to what he said, and he bet at Liverpool by representative of Western region. And we begin to wonder, so all these ones at the end of the day, they've been going abroad doing all manner of things. Yes, the good things they've seen there, yes, they cannot even bring it. No replication, no replication at all. It's just, it has to be me and my family. And he talked about how he joined the Nigeria army. I say, remember I told you that I was sent to Lagos to assist with the war effort. They used to bring casualties from the war front, and we helped in removing their bullets. That was during the Civil War. Say he joined the army April 1968, and I was commissioned as a captain. He was shipped to 44 Military Hospital Kaduna as a general duty medical officer. Remember Baba Yabo too, now military man as well. He talked about T.Y. Danjuma, IBB, and the rest of them. He said, I watched Danjuma because I have to brief him virtually every day on what is happening in the division. I had my application in my pocket and entered his office, saluted him, and when I saw that he was in a good mood, I said, sir, I have a problem. I asked for 10,000 from the welfare, and when he read the letter, he said, and approved the 10,000 naira. Okay, as at that time, no be small something. No be small something. Okay. And it was asked that would it be right to say that you retired from the Nigerian army because of the inhuman nature of Abacha? I say that was what capped it all. Despite how tough Obasanjo was, he did not even joke with anything that had to do with welfare. Same as T.Y. Danjuma. Abacha was the only different one among them. I was not even asking for personal money, but money to treat his people. He insisted that if I did not move to Lagos to get the vaccine, he would put me in house arrest. And that's why they intimidated themselves. I had to rush to Lagos to get drugs, and I have it sent to his barracks. At some point, Obasanjo and Abacha led the nation. What is your opinion on their leadership? He said Obasanjo was a fine officer. It was Abacha that sent Obasanjo to Yola prison, but it served him right because he was the one that promoted him, citing balancing, being an Hausa man. All his reports after retaining has always been that he was not grade able. Abacha shouldn't even have gotten beyond the rank of major. He was trained on lots of things abroad, but this officer was said not to be gradable. Abacha and IBB did not like opposition, but I like Obasanjo for always saying what is on his mind. He criticizes appropriately. Meanwhile, Obasanjo comes from a very poor family. He never liked us, the Yoruba people that were in the army. You cannot say this is what Obasanjo did for us, because he sort of antagonized us. There was this police officer who was a DPO at Lafenfa that had an affair with Obasanjo's mother. But at that time, the Igbos didn't intermarry with Yoruba. He was posted out. After she had the child, he adopted father now adopted a his father adopted father now adopted him. Obasanjo's biological father was an Igbo man from Onitsha and from a royal family for that matter. If you see the picture of Obasanjo and the SDPO of Lafenfa, you will see that they look alike. When they ask him, he doesn't even talk about it. You see some Igbo people, like a former governor, had once referred to Obasanjo as his cousin because he's from there. Obasanjo left Yoruba people to Igbo land and go and campaign for Peter Obi at Onitsha. Okay. So this is where you're going. It's all about Peter Obi again. If you look at Obasanjo's past, you see that he has been very fair, more than fair to the Igbos. He went to campaign for the Igbo party presidential candidates at Onitsha. I don't understand. So when this man, the Saint Tinubu campaign for, I don't know, campaign for Buhari, so automatically in this thing, are we talking about somebody who is competent or who is not competent? Is it all about campaigning for Igbo person? So because it's an Igbo person, so it has to be Obi or what? He has to support Obi. I don't understand. Immediately they mention Obi, I know where these guys are going. Now that you people have the power, stop talking. Do the needful. Because you guys are saying that Tinubu is the first Yoruba man to become the president. Now see what he's doing. Are you guys happy with him? Maybe some of you who are at the top there, you are happy, you are gaining one or two things. But what is the percentage of those of you, if at all, compared to the millions of Yoruba people that are suffering? So are you not going to say that Tinubu loves because he loves what is it called, the Northerners, and that's why they supported him? Now they are seeing a different thing. Yes, he said he has so many things that we know that he doesn't like to be reminded of. When he was joining the army, it was the DPO that gave him the backing and a good recommendation. That is how he left when he passed his GC in Form 5 and he got into the army. At least Obasanjo, from the look of things, is he older than Tinubu, but we can see his record. All of us say he passed on, but none of you feel talk about say una even be Tinubu friend when we go school together. That's a different thing altogether. So this is where he's telling us that Obasanjo's father is this all manner of this thing. Well, despite all Obasanjo did for Abacha, he was the one that sent him to prison. As I said, Abacha couldn't even tolerate opposition. You know, he was not lettered as such, but he knew Obasanjo could finish him internationally because he travels a lot and is more educated, and the world will believe whatever he says. So Obasanjo was criticizing him and he didn't like it. In fact, Obasanjo was lucky that they didn't kill him like some people that they killed with the vaccine. The one that has no cure. Obasanjo, apart from his small problem, is not wicked. He's not a wicked officer, but when he stands by something, he walks it down. So now, so this one they try to let us know. But in the recent, he say now Igbo man he be Igbo man, you know, be Igbo man. No. The Yorubas they don't did there at the end of the day by crook. We can see the evidence. They are telling you to wait every day. But Obasanjo brought in the late Yaradua. They are still telling you that he loves, he doesn't like Yoruba. Maybe he feel like every other person, you know, apart from Igbos. But say Yoruba, say you don't like them. That is exactly what the picture they are trying to paint. He is free to campaign for or support who he wants. Old man, please, which Igbo policeman impregnated the mother of Mr. Ayo Adebanjo? that made him campaign for Obi. With statements people like you make only revealed when and how the destruction of Nigeria began. Colonel Dr. Majekodunmi has come out with a lot of facts that have been buried underground. It is the same shoe my uncle Ajalawu read in Poland. What a pair of well-disciplined. What is this man? What this man said about Obasanjo could be true. For me, can only be remembered as a tribal bigot. Story, nevertheless. The Yorubas like too much confusion. At this time, hardship, suffering that is eating Nigerians, a Yoruba man who is supposed to be assisting his brother to make things work is going up and down, gossiping like a woman. You are going, you are doing this because of the hatred you have towards the Igbo. Well, that would not even bring food to the table of any Yoruba person. That's it. The Igbo gene is more ancient of days. They are ancient people. Ndi Igbo. Don't be surprised. Even you could trace your genealogy from Igbo, but his looks, especially his lips, looks like those of the Yoruba. Why now? Why didn't it come out when Obasanjo was the military head of state and president? Even at old age, the hatred is still there. Child, God, have mercy. What a great life indeed. Congratulations. You are wicked people. Baba Awolowo did everything possible to make the country livable. You went to school with the little and government support. What was our mistakes that we can't even enjoy 1/3 of these benefits? You wicked ones rule us benefited. Rather, you people place hardship on the citizens. God shall judge every one of you damaging this country on religion and tribal issues. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this.